Condolences are pouring in for Toby Keith following his death. The country star died on Monday after a battle with stomach cancer. Keith's fame began with hit 1993 debut single Should Have Been a Cowboy. He also had 20 singles go to the top of the charts. The Oklahoma native was a well-known supporter of military service members. The country singer began the Toby Keith Foundation in 2006. The organization helps provide no-cost housing for children with cancer. Peyton Kennedy joins us now live on Broadway. She spoke to those who say they were directly impacted by the singer-songwriter. Peyton.
Nicole, good morning. Yeah, among his accolades, Toby Keith was a member of the Songwriters Hall of Fame. I spoke with the Hall's president this morning about his impact on the industry and to put into perspective how much songwriting meant to him. When he was presented the BMI Icon Award in 2022, he said, "I always felt songwriting was the most important part of this whole industry." Should Have Been a Cowboy was Toby Keith's breakout hit and the most played country song of the 1990s. His patriotism was clear in his post-9/11 songs, including Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. His support for our troops went beyond songwriting, though. Toby Keith went on 18 USO tours to visit and play for those serving overseas. The Hall of Fame president says his humor also showed in many of his songs, and she will always remember him laughing and smiling. She says his legacy is impacting and will impact future songwriters right here in Nashville and beyond.
There's a photo of him on our stage when he got inducted, and he came out and he raised his two arms up like this, like I did it. And that will always be in my mind. It'll always be how he felt about songwriting. There's a lot of the younger generation that are trying to pattern their songs after him, who are beginning to speak up a little bit more about things. And especially in Nashville, I think it's happening a lot.
Toby Keith was also a member of the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame. In Nashville, Peyton Kennedy, News 2.
Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt is remembering Keith. He posted this photo on social media this morning, saying in part, quote, "America lost a legend today. Toby Keith helped make Oklahoma the coolest place in the nation. His legacy will forever be in the hearts of Oklahomans and fans around the world. I know his spirit will live on," end quote. Toby Keith's impact was felt among many artists who spoke out to remember the 7-time Grammy nominee. Ellie Lynch at the WKRN.com alert desk now with their reaction.
Well, Cal, it's a major loss for the country music world. Toby Keith passed away at the age of 62 years old after battling stomach cancer. This morning, Jason Aldean posting on social media saying, "Today is a sad day for country music and its fans. Toby was a huge presence in our business and someone we all looked up to and respected. You and your music will be forever remembered, big man." Luke Combs also sharing words saying in part, "Rest in peace, Toby Keith. I can't believe you're gone." Jelly Roll took to his Instagram saying, quote, "Toby inspired millions and I was one of them," noting that he covered Keith's 1993 Billboard Hot 100 charting song, "Should Have Been a Cowboy," at every show last year. And according to his family, Keith passed away peacefully last night on February 5th, surrounded by his family. Nicole.
Thank you, Allie. Nashville and the country music world will be reacting to Toby Keith's passing. We'll have complete coverage throughout the day on air and online at WKRN.com.